I never really thought about how quickly I could have access to money that I deposited in my own account in the bank. I knew there was a problem with one major bank whose name will go unspoken. When I sought to obtain funds for a client of mine, and the bank took the money very quickly, but was very slow in releasing those funds when needed. However, in the last few days, I received a note from my bank that was very, very candid, and I'm not sure that how many banks are actually this candid with their customers. The bank sent out a notice called Check Clearing Policies, and it talks about your ability to withdraw funds, your own funds, and they say very candidly the following. Like most financial institutions, our policy is to delay the availability of funds that you deposit in your account. During the delay, you may not withdraw the funds in cash, and we will not use the funds to pay the checks that you have written. Wow. To me, that's incredible. You can put your money into the bank, but you cannot take your money out of the bank, at least for a period of time. And no matter what happens, even if you take the money out of your account, you obviously are responsible for the funds and monies and checks that you write that are returned unpaid. So what is it and how is it that the bank determines when you can get your own money? Well, first of all, if the bank closes at 4 p.m., as my bank does, that's the time by which you have to get the money into the bank in order to get credit, or at least start the clock running. That's one business day. You cannot get your money out that business day. They will require you to wait. Now, if you get monies deposited by electronic wire transfer, you can get money that very same day. However, if you get money deposited from wire transfers, even the U.S. Treasury checks, or checks drawn on the same bank, you cannot get that money until the next day. And of course, there are other factors that cause even further delays. And there are special rules for new accounts being defined as anything opened up today or 30 days following. So the bottom line is, be careful what you write, what you deposit, and when you expect to have those funds available to be honored in the payment of your obligations. For example, longer delays may apply in certain other cases in addition to the new account situation. When might that be? Well, according to this note, that might be when you deposit checks totaling more than $5,000 in any one day. All those funds, even deposits of less than the $5,000, as long as the total is over $5,000, may be delayed an additional sum of time. When you've overdrawn your account repeatedly in the last 6 months, and my bank doesn't say how many times you have to overdraw, but repeatedly is the phrase they use. So the point of this conversation is that this is just one more factor in the management of a law practice, and particularly the management of your cash flow, that's important for you to understand and have a sense of what's happening in the outside world. Thanks for joining us today.